What's up, guys? Welcome to the Super Sanctum podcast. I'm Malachi. This is my co-host Jeremiah,
Yep.
and
What up, people?
we are here basically to just be a nerd podcast, talk about random stuff that we just like to get into. Now, roll the intro. All right, now first, should we uh should we get into some nerd things, or should we get into some real world things?
The real world is stressful. Let's start there. Let's end on an easier note.
Okay, so we'll start with the real world stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so that video I sent you of Elon Musk today. Today is
But,
Monday, inauguration day for President Trump.
yeah.
I would like you to watch that video real quick. I will pop it up on screen for everyone else to see.
All right. Pulling it up right now. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's fucking wild.
All right, so I want you to explain to our audience here, for audio listeners, if there is or are ever going to be any, what did you just see from the Elon Musk video I saw you from today's inauguration?
I saw Mr. Musk uh appear to cross his heart and then Heil Hitler. Yeah, that that little gesture says a lot.
See, I've I've always been I feel like I've always been like solid with Elon in a on a stance point, just been like he seems pretty all right, he's got some cool things going on. But that
Absolutely. I
that
mean,
that
dude built
just
space
kind
station.
of yeah, that just kind of flipped me over a little bit. I'm kind of like, huh, what does Tesla really mean?
It's
What
a
is
stolen company
SpaceX?
by another white man.
Well, damn. Well, this isn't a political podcast.
Yeah. It's just,
But Hassan
dude,
Piker, if
Hail
you ever see
Hitler.
this, just know I will be on Fear and we gotta get ourselves out there. Fear and Hassan Piker, Will Neff, Cutie Cinderella, Austin Show. I'll be on there. Let me know.
Jada Pinkett as Rapunzel. I'll be there.
Oh, okay. These are all like they're Twitch streamers.
That's just my opinion. It's not even political. It's just an opinion.
All right. And then, and then one more real world thing. The TikTok ban that happened that lasted less than 24 hours.
The whole 14-hour ban, and then Canada and Australia think they're tough shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even saying that America's the shit, but for the fact that they waited for us to be gone, pussies.
Yeah. It is very weird. I won't lie to you, I was very lost because with doing Pokemon TikTok, I was like, the fuck am I gonna do now?
Oh yeah, I mean TikTok they hated my shit, so I stopped uploading. But other than
Yeah,
that, just
yeah,
it was just more funny
my
watching other
stuff
people
started
do all
going
their
down too,
reveal
but I was
videos.
like, my stuff started going down too, but I was like, I'll keep it going just because I like doing it.
Oh no, mine wasn't numbers. I don't care about the numbers. Mine was the fact that TikTok was just flagging my shit.
Oh
Just
yeah, that's
not
right.
doing anything harmful. Just drawing pictures, bro.
True, yeah, true.
Yeah,
Well,
but I just found it hilarious with all the people with like, if this is our final goodbye, this is the end, bye bye. And then the next day it's like, that I never meant that. I never meant that. I'm sorry, I uploaded that video.
yeah, because I was just scrolling on TikTok trying to upload like one last thing to be like, all right, let's get some more people on YouTube, on Instagram, let's get them numbers up.
Yeah,
Didn't happen because the band like went through like 5 minutes beforehand, and then it was just done.
I felt so special. I felt so special because my TikTok was still working when everybody else's wasn't in my family. I felt so
Yeah.
special, and then it stopped, and then I didn't feel special no more.
No, and then you know what's crazy? While it was banned, people started selling screen recordings of their For You pages.
Yeah, I saw that. Even people on like YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels were like, "Hey, bro, we're selling
Yeah.
our TikTok feed and stuff like that for $20 an hour. Just hit me
Yeah,
up."
we're selling our TikTok feeds. Let us know. Saw one guy, he had 12 hours of footage. He was selling it for 3 grand.
Well, whoever bought that wasted 3 grand because TikTok
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
that big.
Oh yeah. But that is just crazy to me. Like I was like
I'm not.
I went on my
Yep.
Instagram Reels and I like never go on Instagram Reels, but it was just filled with fucking big booty bitches.
Yeah,
And I was like, I don't want to see this. I want to see funny stuff. So I had to like start like not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested, just filling up my whole not interested page. And then I had to start like just liking a bunch of like just I had to start looking up stuff that like I started looking up Pokemon, started looking up cars and video games and stuff just so I could like all that shit, just so I could refix my algorithm for fucking TikTok, or not for TikTok, but for Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, we got some of the
Um,
real world stuff. Any other real world stuff that you want to talk about?
no, unless you got anything.
No, real world. No, because I even the crimes and everything I haven't been keeping track of. It's too much.
All right, well, we'll get into
Nothing
some
real
nerd
world.
stuff.
Weapon?
We'll get into our nerd things then.
Yeah.
Well, just
Let's go
before
ahead and
we
some
started,
nerdy shit.
we did watch both of the Superman trailers.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first one, it has been out for a month, but you hadn't seen it. I had. I saw it the day it came out at work when it came out. And then the other one came out a couple days ago. We watched that.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you share your piece on it first. Just like how,
Okay,
like
so
what
I
was
have
your overall
yeah.
thought?
So mine's is in the middle. I'm very mixed on it because yes, I love the nerdy shit. I love the fact that he's in his original suit. Crypto's in it, even in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. And then all the other little action scenes that's going on looks very interesting. Just I'm not 100% wanting to like go and be like I need to see this movie because DC has DC
Yeah, I
movies.
get that. But that's why.
Just
But that's the whole
like
thing.
I could
That
just say it as that. Just
that's part of the
DC
whole thing
movies.
is that this movie is made by James Gunn, Mr. Marvel.
True, and I did love his version of the Suicide Squad. So I mean, it could turn out very differently. So I'm
He
hoping
did
that's what it does.
well.
I'm hoping that's
This
what.
isn't his first. This isn't the first thing he's dropped for DC. He dropped Creature Commandos on Max, and I watched that, and I thought that was really good. And I listened to a couple other people talk about it, and they gave it like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 for a solid like animated DC show.
Yeah, but that's animated.
Well, no, well, it's
Animated
anim.
always
Well,
does very well with DC.
well, yeah, but it follows like the storyline after the second Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah,
Like it follows after that. It's still like it's cool because there's definitely some things in there that would probably be like real expensive to do for a live action like movie. But it wasn't
no,
like the storyline wasn't like too crazy, like too like big to like do live action, I
yeah.
would say. But it was pretty good. But for Superman, like how would you like what did you think about character casting? Like for who
For
we
casting,
saw.
he looks like a Clark Kent,
Yeah, I
so
think
I
he
give
looks
that
like a
much.
really good
He,
Clark Kent.
especially with the
Like
glasses
Henry
on.
Cavill. Like Henry
Yeah,
Cavill,
like the way you
he's
described it before,
Superman.
like when he is Clark Kent to Superman, this person actually looks different
Yeah,
to what
like
he is. Henry
yeah, like
Cavill, just
there's
because
a
he puts some
complete
glasses on and shit
difference.
like that, he still looks like him.
Yeah, between the new guy, there is a complete difference in how his Clark Kent to his Superman looks. Uh,
Oh yeah, absolutely. This
like it's a lot harder
one
to
more,
tell that that is the same guy.
yeah, because I, I, it bothers me that I can't remember the superhero comic book name, but from Black Adam, the guy who shrinks and grows and stuff like that. What was
The
his
Atom.
name? But that's that's who he reminds me of when he's in Clark Kent, and then when he turns into Superman, it's just a white dude in spandex. That's what the character
Yeah.
casting is very good on this one. I give that much.
Well, for that's just for Superman. How about for who everyone else we saw for Lex?
Lex, at least, is not the guy who played Mark Zuckerberg because I couldn't take that seriously at all.
Yeah,
The
I
like
mean
the
that
whole
guy.
Martha thing.
I like him in other movies.
Yes, yeah,
In Batman vs
but
Superman, I did not like him.
yeah, like every other movie that he plays in, he's very good. Even like his comedy action movies, like they're very good. But this one,
Yeah, he seemed like a
that
like
the
in
Batman
Batman
vs
vs
Superman was
Superman.
not it.
In Batman vs Superman, he seems like a wannabe Joker. Like he's like on the cusp of like
Yeah,
he could become the Joker, but it's like he's Lex Luthor, so he's not.
exactly. He wants to cause chaos, but he has too much shit going on that he can't do it.
Yeah,
But
and then
then
it's
this
like
one
his only
actually
real
kind
big
of,
thing is Superman. So it's like
yeah.
he's only like I'm gonna take Superman down.
What was it? The Killing Joke, where Superman kills Joker.
No, that's
Which
in
one is
Injustice.
no? Killing Joke is the different one. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of a whole different one. Yeah,
In
Injustice is the one where
Injustice is the one where
Superman
he
rips his
kills.
hand through Joker and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Movie, that would be a movie of the century because I would love to see. I would love to see that. Even like the guy who's playing Superman now or Henry Cavill doing that scene, ripping his hand through like Joaquin Phoenix or some shit like that. I guarantee that would do numbers.
oh yeah, hundred
But it's just
percent.
a matter of what they do after that. Because that could be the best scene of the movie, but then after that, they could just fucking bomb.
Yeah, and then the guy who plays Lex, like I like him. He's he's Beast in X-Men First Class.
Yeah, see, that's okay. So it was somebody I was thinking of. I just couldn't think of the movie.
Yeah, so it's like he's Beast in X-Men First Class. He was also in the movie The Menu. If you ever watched that, it's a pretty good movie. He was just in a brand new movie, Juror Number Two. I haven't watched that, but it looks all right.
Sorry about my
And
lip.
then
Fucking.
we also have forgot what his name is. Weirdly enough, I thought it was very funny that forget what his name is, but I thought it was very funny that they had him playing uh what's that Green Lantern's name from the trailer?
Oh, see that the Green Lantern I couldn't tell because it was so fast. I wasn't paying too much attention to that. But I know what you're talking about. Is it's a specific Green Lantern that everybody loves. John Stewart?
No, John Stewart is the Black Green Lantern. What's his name?
Oh yeah, he wasn't black. He was the white. Not the. It's not the one that Ryan Reynolds played, is it? Because I didn't hear a
No,
name when they did the trailer. I didn't pay
no,
attention to
that's
a
Hal
name.
Jordan. Hal Jordan is like the main.
Yeah, it was somebody else.
I forget what his name is though. Guy Gardner. That's his name. Looked it up.
Night Guardian.
Guy Gardner. I think it's funny because the
Yeah.
guy who plays Guy Gardner is usually the voice actor for Hal Jordan Green Lanterns in a lot of the animated stuff. Like in if you listen to his voice, you'll hear it. But he voice acts for Hal Jordan in like the entire DC animated timeline from Flashpoint to Dark
Yeah.
Apocalypse, and then the new
Oh yeah.
the part 3 Crisis. He voices, or no, oh no, he doesn't actually. I think he does for part of it for some of the movies. Like
Hmm.
I think they flip flop a couple people, but I know he's definitely done a bunch of Green Lantern stuff.
Hmm.
But for Guy Gardner as a character, I don't understand why they chose him. Why didn't they just do like Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart? Like Guy Gardner, especially him, I think the way he looks as a character in the live action looks super weird. It's like I don't know if it's the hair or if it is just like his face structure. And then he's also a lot older too, which doesn't make sense
It's
because
just
Guy
Hollywood
Gardner is
people.
usually pretty young.
It's just Hollywood and people.
It's weird. It's very weird to me.
Because Hal Jordan didn't turn out to be a success, so they're like, okay, what's the next best thing? Oh, everybody's doing racial diversity. Let's not do that. Let's do the next best thing. I don't know. That's just an opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know their thoughts, but
And then we have
yeah, it just seems like things versus like this didn't work out. Ah, we already do a lot of racial diversity. Ah,
yeah. But then
yeah, it's one of
we
those things.
have but I mean if you're gonna say racial diversity, they have Mr. Terrific and then Hawkgirl or Hawkwoman. Mr.
Yeah,
Terrific is black, and then Hawkwoman is played by Isabel Marcet, who is a
almost correct. Name
Latin
before.
descendant. She played the little girl in the Mark Wahlberg
Isn't
Transformer
Hawker
movie.
white though?
Well, she's actually like Egyptian, or she's well, depends on what you go off of. There's comics where she's like Egyptian. There's comics where uh she's not even from Earth. They're like they're a whole alien race of
Yeah,
people. So it's
that's what
like,
I was like. Are they're not even?
but Isabel
Maybe I'm just.
Marcet, she's
Maybe I'm confused.
Latina, I believe. Shout out Young Aardvark.
Yeah, maybe I'm confused. I could be confused on it. No, yeah, Hawkgirl. Yeah, Hawkgirl and Hawkeye. Hawkboy descended.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm
because they're
getting
not
it mixed up.
like in like the Justice League like Unlimited show or like the Justice League animated series. It's like they're not of Earth. They come from a different planet.
Yeah,
Like because Shaira, she's a cop on her home planet.
it's almost like the Wonder Woman stuff like that. Like the
Well,
fuck,
Wonder Woman's a lot
Dama
different.
Mascara.
The mascara. Wonder Woman's
Yeah,
different though
Dama Mascara.
because is like Wonder Woman's thing comes from like real Latin stuff that or like Latin mythology, I believe, in a sense.
Yeah,
But Themyscira, it's not a planet, it's just an island filled with Amazonian women that are all made out of clay from the gods.
yeah. See, I need to get back into my nerd shit because all of this sounds fucking familiar, but I'm over here like, fuck. Where is where from?
Because Wonder Woman's a little different because she's half clay, half god, which is why she's different from all the other Amazonians because her dad is Hades,
Yeah,
but her mom is Hippolyta.
I don't know, but okay,
But
let's try and set this.
but overall for the Superman movie or for this trailer at least, would you like where would you put it on like you're not like, oh, I'm gonna go watch this movie, but you're like, oh, if I see it on HBO Max, I'll put it on.
Oh yeah, like if it comes to me, a strong 8 to 9. But like for me to go watch it, it's anywhere from a 6
Yeah,
to a
like
4. It,
you're not
yeah,
the kind of guy that
yeah,
that's like I'm gonna go watch this movie. I'm gonna be like, oh, I plan to watch that movie at least
yeah.
like once
That's
or
that's the
twice.
difference. Is that like
Like I
Like
might not
okay,
see it
like
in
how
theaters. Like
I
I might
was
do
with
the same thing where I let it come to me, but I still like when it comes like the day it drops on Max or whatever. Like I'm gonna watch it.
like like Wakanda Forever. Like I waited till that was on Disney to actually give a shit to even try and watch it, and you know my mixed feelings towards that. I'm not gonna view it because I don't need that smoke. But Wakanda Forever was not my favorite Marvel movie. Is all I will say.
It's all right. I
Like
think it's
how
a all
hesitant
right
I was
movie.
towards that movie, just knowing all the context and everything. It's like I'll give James Gunn a chance, like a higher chance, because he hasn't let me down with most of the Guardians, and he hasn't let me down with fuck, what was the other movie he did? He did another movie. Yeah, he did
Suicide.
Suicide Squad, but there was another one. He did another one that was really fucking good. Fuck. It'll come to me when I think of it and stuff like that in the
What
future.
movie 43?
No, that doesn't sound familiar. Let
Slither.
me search up James Gunn real quick. Let me. Am I even think? Is it the
I'm
same
looking
person?
at
Hold
all
on.
the movies he's done.
Oh, he hasn't done that much. I must be thinking of somebody else then. Who did
What
this movie?
movie?
Okay, wait. What was the fucking movie? Oh, I was. Oh, it was. Okay, so it was written by Mark Gunn, but it wasn't produced. It was produced by James Gunn.
What is it?
Brightburn,
Oh,
Evil Superman.
Brightburn. Yeah, okay. I never
Yeah,
watched
so
that, but I've always wanted
yeah,
to.
yeah, it's directed by a David Yarkovsky, something close to that. I'm terrible at names, but then
Okay.
yeah, it was produced by James Gunn and then written by Mark Gunn. So that's what. Yeah, that was one of the movies. That's why I get my confusion. They didn't produce it, but they writ it.
Okay, I see.
Brightburn is a great fucking movie. Whoever didn't see it should watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll put it on my letterbox.
Oh yeah, fucking evil Superman seems so much more realistic than what we got.
All right. So I got a couple games that we can play. They're not like
That,
they're not like crazy games, but there's something we can do. All right, so we got uh agree or disagree, random questions, blind ranking, 20 questions, or choose one. We're gonna do a couple of these. We're like
oh, that's
just pick
hard.
one.
That's hard. Let's start simple. Just choose one.
Choose one. All right, there's only a couple of these,
Yeah, go for it.
but I'm gonna say these and we are going to choose one. All right.
All right.
Marvel or DC?
Oh, that's hard. It depends on what you're talking about, movies or the characters themselves.
Just the entirety.
I hate their movies, but DC.
I'm with you. I'm also gonna go DC on that. All right.
John Constantine can take on Doctor Strange. I say it today.
Well, we'll see. But DreamWorks or Pixar?
Oh, DreamWorks is with Shrek.
Yeah, DreamWorks, you got
That's hard.
Shrek, Kung Fu Panda.
Ooh, class.
Pixar, you've got I'm kind of blanking on Pixar at the moment. You got Toy Story,
Yeah, Toy Story and Monsters Inc. and stuff like that.
yeah, Inside Out, Cars 2, The Incredibles,
See, it's a big toss up because like Cars and Kung Fu Panda are like two of the favorite movies of mine.
and then with DreamWorks too, you have Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, Shark Tale, Madagascar, Monsters vs. Aliens, Spirit the
Oh,
Stallion,
Lola, come back!
B
I'm not a
Movie,
winner. I'm a winner. Oh, I
Fl-
fucking love Shark Tales.
Flushed
That's why I
Away,
came up with my
Over
whole
the
fucking Lola go.
Hedge, The Cruise, Boss Baby, Trolls. You got those movies for DreamWorks, and then Pixar.
The newer movies with DreamWorks don't hold up for me. The older ones do. So I'm gonna have to go with Pixar because Shark Tales and Toy Story you can't go wrong with.
Yeah,
Shark Tales is one of the funniest fucking movies ever. The Jamaican jellyfish are the best characters ever.
yeah, Shark Tale is real good, but I think I'm also gonna go Pixar just because of Cars, Incredibles, Inside Out,
That's what I
fucking
mean. Incredibles, like just the first one
Wall-E.
alone. Wall-E, yes, yeah. The Wall-E is a great fucking movie. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like Pixar's just got it. All
Yeah,
right.
because the only thing that would get me to DreamWorks is Shrek, because Shrek is
Yeah.
such a classic.
Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and like How to Train Your Dragon are like top three.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
in that
Real
order.
quick question. This is not a part of it, but real quick. Shrek has 4 movies. Which is your favorite?
Ooh, the second one.
You like the second one? I like the. I think it's the third or the fourth one, the Happily Ever After, where Shrek meets the other ogres.
That's the fourth one. That's the last one.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm a fan of. For some reason, I like that one because he does the whole reconnection and shit like that. I don't know why I like that, but yeah,
That's the one with Rumpelstiltskin.
yeah, I love Rumpelstiltskin. The character that they played, this fucking little
Nah,
short fucking
I like
dude
the
with red
second
hair.
I like the second one though because it's like the second one has all of the like it's got a lot of the like real life shit in it for like
Yeah,
from like far away land. Like it's basically Hollywood. It's like it's all LA. And then you've got like the stupid fuck shit that they end up doing to Donkey that's like racial profiling and shit. And then like all the
yeah.
fuck shit they do to all the creatures and stuff. Like it's so fucked up, but it's like it's what's happening in real life, but it's so funny.
That's why Pixar comes a very close. No, DreamWorks comes a very close second. Pixar takes the cake because they have bangers.
Yep. All right, and the next one we have
Yeah,
YouTube or streaming services. So like
YouTube,
Netflix, Max. You
YouTube,
going YouTube?
all day YouTube.
I'd go
Because
YouTube
even
as
if I
well.
don't know what to watch, people would just recommend it to me.
Yeah, and then YouTube they got like free movies and stuff. They're not the best movies, but they're movies. But then it's like YouTube. It's like if there weren't streaming services, people would probably end up just posting movies on YouTube.
That's what I did for like last week and stuff like that. No, not last week. When 2025 just hit, YouTube released a bunch of new movies, and I just was watching movies nonstop. I watched a bunch of shit from that I watched before. I watched a bunch of brand new shit. And I was like, YouTube got it going on. I mean, I'm not a YouTuber, but shit, I would be.
And then this one, we kind of touched on this one already, so I think we already know what our answer is going to be. But TikTok or Instagram?
See, that's me personally. I would still stick with Instagram because that's what's been loyal to me. It's been loyal to me, so I feel like I should be loyal to it. TikTok has done me dirty.
I
So
feel
it's just
that,
a
yeah.
it's a 50-50 because consuming content wise, I go to TikTok. For me to consume content, I go to TikTok, not Instagram. Instagram, I go to see my friends and my shit.
Yeah.
But Instagram, I've done more successfully on, quote unquote. But TikTok, I have my own personal beef. They flagging me for fucking having little stickers of dicks. Fuck them.
Well, I'm
They
going
got whole
TikTok.
communist fucking shit going on, but a little picture of a dick fucking sends them over the edge.
Well, I'm going TikTok because I do more shit on TikTok than I do on Instagram.
Yeah, true. It depends on what was it like. Basically, what does you do better?
Yeah.
That's not at all what the fuck I meant to say, but you get what I mean.
And then last one.
What platform does better?
Oh,
That's
what
the better way to
platform
put it.
does
What
better?
platform does
Yeah,
better?
it's or not. Yeah, TikTok.
Because Instagram does not give a fuck about Pokemon, but TikTok does, and then vice versa. TikTok don't give a shit about my hobbies, but Instagram does.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a win lose battle. The only thing I could say is that YouTube Shorts is probably the middle ground of all of us.
Yeah.
I don't get good numbers. I don't get great numbers or terrible numbers. So I get numbers.
All right. And then last
Yeah.
one, we have
Oh,
Batman or Iron Man.
I'm loyal to Iron Man. I'm sorry.
I'm going Batman. Batman, I
I get
think.
those arguments on that.
Well,
What's
I'm
your
saying,
opinion? Why you think Batman?
I'm saying
Your,
because they're they're basically the same dude. Just Batman doesn't wear the armor like he does, like Iron Man does. But I mean, not okay. When I say they're the same dude, not fully because
yeah,
Batman
I know
is
what you mean.
such a like. If it were like a no suit hand to hand combat fight, of course Batman's got that shit in the bag.
Yeah,
But if it were a suit battle, I'm saying like Batman also has like Hulkbuster esque suits for Superman esque fucking people to take down. So I would say if it's a suit on suit battle, I would give it a pretty close toss up between the two. But then I think Batman is a little like they're both fucking geniuses, but I think Batman being the tactician and the strategist that he is would outplay Iron Man. He'd probably also get Iron Man to talk like way too much.
true on that part. But my dude discovered time travel on accident. He discovered a new element on accident. What
Well,
did Batman do?
well, that's what. That's different though. That's difference in where they apply their brains. Tony does
did
theoretical
Batman
and
do anything close to the Sokovia Accords
what do you mean by that?
to try and protect the planet? Did Batman do anything close? He did create
Yeah,
Ultron, which was a fuck up, yes. But to try and protect the planet, what did Batman do?
help co-start the Justice League. In Justice League Doom, he also creates the contingency plans to take out and disable all of the Justice League, new and old members, which does work in the movie.
The animated movie.
Well, yeah, because no, they're not doing that shit live action. There's too much shit to do live action because people don't have enough time on their hands. Live action, those people aren't real. Those people sit at home and voice act.
DC movies are animated for a reason.
Well, I'm just saying, bro. I'm giving it to Batman. I don't. It doesn't.
I completely understand why.
It don't matter if
Batman got
you created an element or discovered time travel. That's not gonna help you whoop ass. I mean, time
I
travel could help you
I
whoop ass, but
discovered time travel. How would that not help me with that? What the fuck?
time travel can help you whoop ass. But you understand what I mean, right? This is a brain
Batman never
and
discovered a
brawn.
new element. What if he doesn't know about this element and I fuck him up with it?
Well, yeah, but that's like the whole thing is so it's basically just okay, give Iron Man a whole suit of vibranium and let Batman do what he wants.
But no, the vibranium is different. A new element is a new element. Like that's brand new discovery. Vibranium was already discovered. He already knows what to do with
Well,
that
yeah,
shit.
but but vibranium, even with it being a new element discovered, vibranium was still stronger.
Pussy shit.
that's in the first movie, right? When he discovers the new element.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like vibranium was discovered already, and yeah, but it's like his new element. All that element was to help with his reactor problem that he was having. That wasn't like he made a nuke, like a brand new nuke that wiped out half the planet.
I'm still picking Tony Stark any day. I mean, I don't care. The dude creates new suits every single day, and Batman doesn't.
Yeah,
The
Alfred
dude
does.
builds whole brand new mechanical outfits. He'll build that shit and then use it in the field, and then some of the robots don't even have to have him in it. They'll just do the things that he asks. Where Batman hires
Hey,
spandex boy as his
hey,
assistant, and then has his butler control a bunch of shit.
hey, hey, hey,
Money isn't
hey.
well spent on Batman's end. He has all
Well,
the money, but doesn't spend
hey,
it well.
wait. Tony can't lift Mjolnir. Wait, you know who can wear a fucking Green Lantern ring? Batman.
Everybody,
No, not
because you just need a
everyone.
strong enough will.
It's
I
well,
have the willpower to want to destroy this Earth. I can deserve a Green Lantern ring.
it's not just strong enough will. It's also being a good person that's part of it.
That's for the green one.
Well, yeah, I'm saying green. Did I say a different color? Did I fucking
If,
stutter?
if, if we stuck with green only, me and you know green is the weakest King Green Lantern there
Well, that's
is.
why
There's
I'm
no fucking
saying
way you disagree with me
green.
on this.
That's why I'm saying the whole point, the premise is Mjolnir to Green Lantern ring, somewhat the same premise in a way, in a sense. Somewhat the same premise. Tony can't lift Mjolnir. Bruce can wear the ring.
But anybody could wear the ring if they have enough willpower.
No, well, yeah, but most people, if
Mjolnir
anyone's
is
got
selective to who
willpower,
is strong enough, but then the Green Lantern ring is whoever has enough will.
nah,
Homeless people have will.
the hammer is not who's strong though. It's whoever is
It's who's
worthy.
worthy, yeah, who's worthy of what Odin said.
And I bet you Batman can carry that shit.
Not to what Odin's word is.
I bet you Batman could. I bet you Batman is worthy.
Batman is convinced that he's Batman, not Bruce Wayne. He doesn't even know himself.
Nah, that's how good he knows himself. It's the same thing with with Superman. Superman, he's Superman. Clark Kent's the mask. That's
But
the whole point.
but Superman knows he's Clark Kent. Batman is convinced that he's Batman. He's not Bruce Wayne. He is Batman. That sounds
He's
like a lot of ego for somebody who's worthy.
it depends on what Batman you're talking about.
He's talking about Batman. It's
No, it
Batman we're
depends
talking
on
about.
no. I mean, it depends on which Batman you're talking about. Because if we're just going MCU Iron Man, because you're specifically saying MCU Iron Man things, so I need a specific Batman. And
You pick one.
because if we just do Batman, then it's like if I were said like Robert Pattinson's Batman, I'd be like Tony beat his ass hands down.
Tony will beat his ass in public. I don't give a
But I'm
fuck.
s- it,
Fuck Ralph.
but like because Tony
That
is
is not my
based
Batman.
because MCU Iron Man is basically like top tier Iron Man, and then if I had to give like a real top tier Batman, I would have to say the animated Batman, like from the
Oh
movies.
fuck, that's not fair. That's not fair. Animated Batman is way better than animated Tony Stark.
No, no, that's what I'm saying. Live action Tony versus animated because they're basic. Because it's like if you're going with the top tier Iron Man, then I gotta give like a top tier Batman, and he's a top tier Batman.
Yeah, but live action Batman has nothing on Tony Stark, in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
obviously me and you differ.
yeah, like a live action
Live action
Batman,
is
because it's like because we haven't
The
seen
Dark
enough.
Knight was Joker's movie. The
Yeah,
best
like,
movie
well,
that there
because,
ever was about Batman, it's Joker's movie. It's not Batman. It's
well, not,
Joker's
well,
movie.
not even that. It's just the, like, we haven't seen enough. Like, we've gotten a lot of Batman live action, but we haven't, there's not enough of, like, the live action supernatural shit where we see him do crazy gadget stuff where he builds like a Superman suit, like a suit to take down Superman and shit like that. We don't see enough of that, which is why I would have to go with the animated, because in the animated stuff we see that kind of stuff.
I mean, I
Like
guess so
like
because
like the
there was that
like the
one scene with
most
the Constantine thing where he scares the ghosts.
yeah, but no, but in, like, in live action too, it's like you still get, you get the, in Batman vs Superman, you get him wearing that suit, but even him wearing that suit, it's like, I wouldn't, like, that suit did did it really good, but it only did as good because of how much kryptonite he was using. And I feel
That's
like
Superman.
and I
But
feel
Superman
like
is
Iron Man would be able to cut open his suit easily, get him out of it, whilst Batman might struggle a little bit. But it all depends too, because they're both rich as fuck, so it's like, realistically they could make their suits out of the same shit.
yeah. Because I mean, if Batman can find kryptonite that easily, so could fucking Iron Man.
Yeah.
And Iron Man is one of those people who try harder. It just from what I feel looking in, from what I know from the comics and the movies, this dude would push and push and push until he had kryptonite. Batman would just basically be like, "I can't get it from you. I'm gonna get it from this guy. I'm gonna get it. If I can't get it from this guy, I'm gonna get it from this guy, and I'm gonna get my fucking shit at the end of the day."
Yeah.
It's a, I don't know. Tony Stark seems more like a direct guy. Like, if I need it, I want it, I got it.
Yeah.
As in, Batman would be like one of those guys where, because he still has morals and shit like that, where it'd be like, oh, if I can't get it from you, I'll get it from somebody else. Where Tony Stark would just be like, I'll get that shit, kill that motherfucker, and move on with my day.
Well, I don't think Tony's
And,
gonna go around killing people for
eh,
kryptonite. He's not the kind of person to be like, "Oh, I need this. I'm gonna go and steal it, kill you for it, and just that's the end of the day."
how much Tony Stark have you read?
Well, well, the whole premise of what we're going off of is MCU Tony.
Okay, yeah, MC, yeah, true. I have put it at MCU, but yeah, Tony Stark would not do that. But yeah, MCU Tony Stark would. Yeah,
Like,
that makes a big difference.
there are definitely Tonys out there that will totally just go and fucking kill,
Yeah.
but MCU Tony is not. All right, and then to end it off here, I have a little something something. I got a couple random questions here. We're just gonna answer them real quick and fast.
Go for it.
All right. In Avatar: The Last Airbender, what bending
Yep.
would you have?
I'm always loyal to Earth. Earth always makes me feel like the strongest because Earth can easily cover up the fire. Earth can block water. Air is a big difference because air can seep between Earth. But I'm always loyal to Earth, so Earth bending would be mine. I'm fuck. Why am I forgetting her name? Toph. Toph all the way. Toph all the way. I'll be a
Oh,
blind Earthbender if I give a damn.
blind bandit over here.
Exactly. Like it. I mean, I understand why air and maybe even fire would be. Well, I understand all the elements, like why people would want to pick those elements, but if I'm trying to be as grounded as possible, earth. But if I want to be diabolical, water.
I feel
That's the
you.
top two options. Earth and water.
Oh yeah,
Top two.
same for me. Earth and water. Like, fire is cool, but it's like, I don't really care
You
that
have limits.
much. I'm not that
Yeah, and you have
angry.
limits, like crazy limits. Like there's no point.
Yeah,
And then with air,
Earth is everywhere. Air is kind of cool, but it's like there's not as much as you can do with it. Earth is like I could just pick a mountain and be like, all right, I'm gonna go live over there, and then I just build a house.
exactly, and then like because earth and water are two of the main things that make up our planet. If I pick earth, if you come over with the boats, I'll put a big ass reef in front of your way so you can't make it, motherfucker. Swim, bitch.
Yep.
And then if I pick fucking what's it, water and stuff like that, tsunami, motherfucker, you ain't making it to my fucking mountain. Or like how they did in the show, bloodbending. None of you motherfuckers are gonna make it off that boat. I'll just fucking whip all your shit to the left, drop it in the ocean, attract some sharks, and you guys will just be fucking bait. Fuck all of you.
True. Same.
Oh, trust me, I'd become a supervillain if I had any of these powers. There would be no safe person. There would be no safe place on this planet besides where I live. Like the
All right.
immediate in 10-mile radius. If you come in my 10-mile radius, you dead. But anything past that, I'm growing fucking gardens and fucking farmer fields with my earth powers. I don't give a fuck. I'll grow my own vegetables.
All right.
I'll become a
And
fucking vegan.
and
Alright,
then
sorry. Go ahead.
if 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 you had a vagina,
Yes.
would you put a Zen inside of it?
No.
Okay.
Even for a day, I wouldn't take that chance.
Just wanted to know your opinion. I wouldn't either. Just wanted to know.
No, yeah. Vagina for the day, I'll play with myself all the fucking day. I'll just try and see what it feels like.
All right. And then last question. Kind of a wild question to ask. We're gonna end
Compared
it
to the
off
last
here.
one, about it.
In Cars 2,
Cars 2.
there is TSA, which means in Cars there was a 9/11. Now, was it a radical Islamic car that took over the plane and made the plane hit the building? Or was it a radical Islamic plane that crashed into the buildings?
Radical Islamic plane. Because they lived their own lives and they did their own things in cars and in planes. So for him to have his own ideology makes more sense to me. He would want to do his own things and his own religious beliefs than compared to anything else if he were to commit a 9/11 in cars.
True, I'm with you on that because my whole thing, they like to suicide bomb, you know. If you're gonna suicide bomb and it's gonna take out a bunch of people, might as well be at a big ass fucking airplane.
I mean, I have no zero fucking intentions on doing it, but if I were to do it, I would want to go big. I don't know how to make bombs, but I would want to try and blow up buildings. You can cut this part out, please.
All right, and what a great place to end off the podcast. All right, Jeremiah, where can they find you if you want to be found?
Hello, I'm Jeremiah on Instagram, and hello, I'm Jeremiah on TikTok. I don't use any other social medias. I'm banned off of Snapchat because of personal reasons. So,
Oh, well,
add me on there. Have fun.
we'll get into that another time. And you guys can find me, Malachi Daily, 3 eyes, 3 Ys on Instagram, MalakaiTCG on Instagram, and MalakaiTCG on TikTok. And now we'll see you guys later. Welcome to the Super Sanctum.